What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. We are gonna do it. We're gonna buy Ruud Gullit. You're probably thinking, NepentheZ, where did you just get those coins from? I'm gonna show you in a second, alright? They both just sold. They both just sold. Come on now. Do I go for that one? Oh, how did they both just sell at the same time? Let me see if there's another one listed at all. We're going to have to wait a minute. I'll show you what I've done in the meantime. What I've sold. Oh, I've sold it all. I've sold it all. Right, we've made a little bit more. So Messi sold, Denisov sold, Fabregas sold. I wish I didn't sell the Mustafi now. He's actually way down. You know, I sold him when I first opened rewards. I got 104 for him. Let me have a look on Footbin real quick. According to Footbin, Mustafi is now currently 90,000. So he's gone down a lot, as expected. And I think he'll go down over the weekend. But I'm going to show you what the problem is in a second. That kit sold, some more players sold. I sold Eric Bailly, sold Neuer after just buying him again recently. Lost coins on him. Sold Paul Pogba for 495, which I think is great. We played a lot of games with him. We bought him for 525 and we sold him. And then I just sold a lot of the trash. All those 83s that I bought, I sold them. I made a few hundred coins profit on each one, so I'm very happy with that. Sold all the stuff that we had in the club. A lot of stuff sold for a lot. So those Higuains, I had to relist them down at 71. They didn't sell it. They didn't sell on open bids at 69.5 and 70,000, but they sold at bins at 71,000. Go figure. Shadows that I picked up sold. Max Kruse sold for 27k. How bad is that? I'm very tempted to go and pick him back up because this is a great card. That composure, those stats with a dead eye on him, I like that card a lot. Sold some more stuff here, some more stuff. These anchors going again. As you can tell, I bought a lot more anchors. And that's where we are right now. So we've got some other stuff just sold, but we've got some stuff here. A lot of stuff didn't sell. I don't know why it's not selling. I hope it resells. And that's where we got the coins from to be able to afford Gullit. So let's have another look at Gullit. See if some genie. Ooh, hello, Ruud Gullit. Hey, I got him for 5k less than I was going to get him for. So we bought Ruud Gullit, but not only have we bought Ruud Gullit, we also went and bought Patrick Vieira because I sold everything. As I said, I sold it all. We had enough coins to buy Vieira after Messi sold. You would have seen just a second ago that Messi did sell. So I sold Messi, sold Bale, bought Vieira, sold Bailly, sold Pogba, sold Mustafi, sold everything else and bought Gullit. So this is now where the team's at. We bought Patrick Vieira for 1.24 and we bought Ruud Gullit for 1.1. They must be the wrong way around. Hold on. Let's go out of Ultimate Team and go back in. I think Gullit and Vieira's figures, for some reason, were switched around there. Let's go out and go back in. By the way, I think EA have fixed the XP thing. So I'm going to start getting things out of the catalogue now as well, which is great, man. I like that a lot. Let's have a look. We're up to 15k coins now. One more item sold. Fernandinho for 2.1k. I'm going to keep relisting what's not selling because I need... I'll show you what I need. Hold on. So Patrick Vieira. Wait, Rui Costa is first owner on trader. Patrick Vieira costs 1.245, but Ruud Gullit costs 1.275. Okay, so 1.3 give or take for Gullit, 1.2 give or take for Vieira, and 1.6 for Henry. So we've got about 4 million coins in those players there, and then not a lot else in the club at all. You know, we've got Boateng, Alaba, Vidal, and of course Farman. I don't have a centre-back right now. I need a Premier League centre-back. And because until I can get Rijkaard, which is going to probably be next week or the week after now, I'm going to need a German Premier League centre-back. Because otherwise Valencia won't get the chem and the player won't get the chem. So I'm actually going to go back and buy the inform Mustafi. Hilariously, if I would have kept him, I wouldn't have been able to get Gullit just yet. But... the inform Mustafi is 90,000. We're at 15,000. We've got some items here that will sell for 1.5k or less. So I basically need to generate 90,000 coins from the items I've got in the club to go and get Inform Mustafi. I could go and get the 86 Mustafi for 66k if I can't afford the other Mustafi, but I have got a fair amount of golds that I'm happy to just sell or discard. You know, we've got a lot here. We've got loads here. I don't think these guys are worth all that much. You know, he's not even selling. Like, so I'm going to just discard all of these golds. And then if the common golds need to be discarded too, we'll discard them too. But all of these guys here, they're going to help us get all the way up towards the coins that we need. I'll check the 80s and above just in case they go for a little bit more, because you never know with like ratings for some of the new SBCs and stuff. I know for a fact, I don't know for a fact, but my gut instinct is telling me that I'm going to regret doing this early due to the fact that I think on Black Friday, by the time you're watching this video, I think EA would have released an SBC for a guaranteed Team of the Week pack that will be an 83 or 84 rated SBC. That means 83 and 84 rated cards are going to go through the roof, right? That's my opinion. So, but I want a team now. I want to practice with this team in Division 1. I want to make sure that I can go hell for leather, essentially, in Weekend League and make damn sure that I'm going to give it my best shot in the Weekend League. So you can see after just discarding those items, they're up to 25k. We've got a few, like I said, we've got enough on the trade pile for it. We're going to be able to afford that Mustafi. The only thing that might need a little bit of a extra coinage here or there is I don't think I want Hunter on Ruud Gullit. I do want to convert him to a midfield just to get that extra 1 chem. I'm unsure. I think I'm going to go for a shadow on Gullit and boost him defensively. Because his passing is great. His dribbling is good. His shooting is very good. His pace and defending with a big boost with that strength. That's probably where I'm going to go. I'm probably going to go with a shadow. And I don't think I have a... I actually do have a shadow. What I don't have then is a shadow for Mustafi. So I might try and buy Mustafi with a shadow card on him, because I already have a shadow card for Ruud Gullit. So that's where we're going to go. So I could sell all, you know, anything I need to sell to go and get Mustafi, I will sell. And in fact, even Robert Huth, I don't want nor need him. So the 700 odd coins that we could pick up for him, it's going to be quite important to us. So yeah, I've got Farman in goal again. We've already played 74 games with him. He's great. I like him. He's not quite as good as Neuer, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be an issue. And I think this team, I think people are going to be scared of this team. I just think they are. I think they're going to look at this team and be like, crap. That's what I feel. That's what I feel we're going to see. So I'm going to go and sell all that I can sell. I'm going to go and get Mustafi. I'm going to go and finish off this Division 1 run. And you'll also see maybe 5 or 8 Foot Champs games in this video too. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so the team on the screen right now is a team we're going into divisions with. Vieira, Gullit, Mustafi, Henry, Alessandrini, etc, etc. Now normally I pick out questions to read out for you guys. But for today's video, I'm going to just go from the top comment and read down. And give you an idea of some of the questions that I ignore and maybe why. And also maybe answer some questions that get asked a lot that I don't answer often because I've answered them before and they're generally quite common questions. We needed to win 3 games in a row to win the Division 1 title. We're about to see if we can go and do that. The top comment on yesterday's video was from Burnt Metal. Says I got Navas and Manolas from my Gold 3 rewards. What did everyone else get? I made a video on it. You watched it. So that's the answer to that one. Mo Adam says, why don't you play Inform Mbappe at right wing as you play him in strike? Perfect. 2 reasons. Number 1, I have and thoroughly enjoy Alessandrini as he scores a banger right there for you now. Secondly, Inform Mbappe is crazy expensive. He is currently 400,000 coins. And number 2, wait, that was number 2. Number 2, Mbappe is expensive. And number 3, we're going to get monthlies by this time next week, and Mbappe will be in it. So if I do get an Mbappe monthly, happy days. And number 4, I don't have the coins to purchase him because he's too expensive. So that's why I'm not going to be using Mbappe. But most importantly, number 1 is Alessandrini is fantastic. So I have no reason to get Mbappe. Reckless Gaming says, do you think Henry SBC is overpriced? At the moment it's 3.6 million and it's not that much better than his 90 rated. Yes, I do. I don't want to engage in the argument of whether or not SBCs are generally overpriced or not, but right now according to Footbin, Henry is 2.7 million for the untradeable Henry. Now, what you've got to remember is this. To get that, you are giving up 2.7 million coins that you will never get back, ever. Because you're not going to use that Henry to trade in for a new icon. You know what I mean? For that 100k pack where it says just trade in an icon, you're not going to. So your only alternatives at that point are to play him or to not play him, but you never get that 2.7 million back. And as you say, he's not that much better than his 90 rated card. When you actually put a Hunter on them both and put them both on 10 chemistry, he's better, but not to the tune where you can just say, okay, let me give up 3 million coins or 2.7 million coins for this minor boost. On top of that, one of the main reasons why I personally won't do him is because I feel first and foremost his price will come down throughout the year, especially when new promos come out, when we get monthlies again. You know, if we get monthlies and I get a really high rated trash bag player, I'll be able to do him for a lot cheaper. And when Team of the Season comes around and there's an abundance of 87, 88, 89 rated cards, 90 rated cards that will go for 20, 25, 30k, his price will drop massively. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, why are you going to wait until Team of the Season? The game's dead till you play with him then. But hey, if that's an efficient price in my opinion, then that's when I'll be happy to go and get him. Lastly, that Henry at 2.7 million, again, as an untradeable, from the people that I've heard that have used the 90 Ronaldo, he's not better than the 90 Ronaldo. And the 90 Ronaldo is 2.7 million and is tradable. Yeah, you get some packs back from the Henry, I get that. You might pack an amazing player, you might pack Henry, you know what I mean? You might get something major back. But you have to do that under the basis that you're not going to get anything back. You have to go under the assumption that your packs are going to be terrible and you're not going to get your money back or even close to it. So, with that in mind, when you look at the Ronaldo cards, you know, the 90 Ronaldo, he's 2.7 million. And when you're done with him, when you're bored with him, or when someone better comes out, you can sell him. If we also take into consideration, Team of the Year is around the corner. If you dump 2.5, 3 million coins into that Henry, and how do you go for FIFA 17 players? Yeah, if you dump 2.7, 2.8, 2.9 million into that Henry as untradeable, imagine what happens when 99 Team of the Year Ronaldo comes out, right? Last year, 99 Team of the Year Ronaldo ended. He started upon being released at 8 million, right? Because it was brand new. By the beginning of February, he was down at 4 million coins. By May, he was down at 3.5 million coins, 3 million on Xbox and 3.5 on PlayStation. And he went as low as 2.2 million coins. Now tell me, why are you going to, just because the price of players right now is way up high, why are you going to waste 3 million coins on a Ronaldo, on an Henry 93 striker, when for the same or less, you will eventually be able to buy a 99 Cristiano Ronaldo Team of the Year card, or a 99 Messi, or something along those lines. In my opinion, for me personally, it doesn't represent value for money, but it doesn't represent value for money in relation to other players that are on the market, but it also doesn't represent value for money in relation to the true value of what the card should be worth. And the fact that you can already see someone like Luis Suarez, who, okay, isn't Henry, but he's Suarez, he doesn't have the pace of Henry. Luis Suarez, a 92 rated striker in the game, goes for 510,000 coins. So how can you excuse that? You know what I mean? Suarez has got an insane card. Okay, lacks on pace, right? But if you put a Hunter on him, it goes up to a 92 rated striker with 92 pace, 87 dribbling, and 97 shooting. Again, once you get, let's say you get a second or third informed Luis Suarez, and he goes up to a 94 or a 95. That Luis Suarez card is going to be as good as Henry, maybe a minor bit worse, again, just because of pace potentially, and he'll be considerably cheaper, and he'll be tradable. So not only do I think Henry is overpriced, I don't think his value is true enough to be a player that you should buy anyway. And one more time, let me go back onto Footbin. Sorry, if you actually wanted to buy his 93 rated card, if you actually just said to yourself, hey, let me go and buy Thierry Henry's 93 rated card, he's currently selling for 5 million on PlayStation and 6 million on Xbox. That is absurd. I'm pretty sure you can buy Pele for less than that. Now, Pele, of course, is short, so people don't like him because of strength. You can actually buy Pele for cheaper than you can buy Thierry Henry. That is not what it should be. You can buy the 90 rated Ruud Gullit, who is better than Henry. He's got insane stats. As a hunter, he goes to 99 shooting, 99 pace, 97 shooting. Insane, well-rounded card outside of that with 92 stamina, and that's not even his big one. And that's 3.5 million. That you like. I just don't think Henry's worth it, dudes. Honestly, my personal opinion. Next comment from Bobo says, Nepo, are you enjoying this still? You don't have to keep this up. You have a family. We know you're a very loyal man, and everyone who constantly watches or knows you knows this. Honestly, on behalf of us, do what you can do. Don't force illness or depression. P.S. Love the vids. Actually helped me with stuff clearly, but this is why I've said to you, because you may always also have stuff going on. Am I enjoying? Of course I'm enjoying it, dude. I wouldn't be uploading videos if I wasn't enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. There's some downsides to being a YouTuber, but there's a lot of positives to being a YouTuber. You know, I've spoken about this many times before. I'm in a stage of my life where I'm sacrificing for my family, and I'm sacrificing time with my family and personal time to make sure that my family's future is secure financially forever. You know, another 2, 3, maybe 4 years of YouTube, even if it decline, you know. If it starts going on a steady decline from now for another 3 or 4 years, I'll be fine for forever after that. You know, because of you guys, because of your support and your viewership, I'll be fine. In terms of me, like, yeah, I wish I had more time to myself to work out. I wish I had more time to spend with my family. But my daughter's at the age right now where she won't remember these times of her life. And it's not like I'm not there for her. I still spend time with my family. I still see her every day. I spend time with her at bedtime, spend time with her during the day. We still go out from time to time. It's not like I'm just never, ever there. I'm still a constant figure in her life. I'm just not spending as much time as I would like to spend with her. But I can't remember what happened in my life when I was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe my memories start probably coming around 6 or 7. So if I sacrifice now my time and my energy for my career for another 3 or 4 years, by the time I come out the back end of it, I'll still have the rest of my life to spend every day with my family and get myself back in a physical position that I would like to be in, and so on and so forth. And that's a sacrifice that I think is the right one to make right now, especially in my life. I think it's the correct choice. Of course, I might be wrong. You never know. But it's of my opinion that that's the right way to go about things. Next is from 2 people just ruining the video. Cheers for those guys. Glenn Obeng says, hi Nep, I'm an Elite 3 player at best, Elite 1 for weekly. I have 2 mil coins. I want to do Henry, Prime Icon, and Carlos and Hadji. What should I do? Yeah, do Carlos and Hadji because you can afford them, and don't do Henry because he's too expensive. Abraham says, Nep, I suggest you out Bale, right forward striker Antoine Griezmann, left forward Henry, centre midfielder Vieira, left midfielder Vidal, right midfielder Pogba, right back Valencia, left back Alaba, left back Boateng, right back by goalkeeper Neuer, in-game Griezmann, Cam Henry, and Bale striker Vidal, and Pogba outside Vieira CDM. That was the hardest comment I've ever had to read. Kickoff 90 says, Val Bueno is going for discard and you list him for 2k. Jesus, I thought you were intelligent. Val Bueno was going for 2k because he was from Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce were an SBC required due to marquee matchups, or due to the Roberto Carlos SBC, actually. So the Roberto Carlos SBC meant that Fenerbahce players were up in price, especially the 80 plus rated ones. So Valbuena 82 rated is worth 2k. And then somebody said to him, what are you talking about? And he replied, saying 350 coins is his price. He is listing players way too high, so fanboys of him are buying them. No. I didn't list it because a fanboy bought him. I listed it because he was part of the Roberto Carlos SBC, and he's an important part of that. So instead of him going for the 600 to 700 he normally would have gone for, he went up in value. I actually think he only sold for the 1.3 start price that I listed him for. But he most definitely wasn't a scenario where I'm listing him for people to buy him. I'm not that silly. If I wanted to, I make already enough coins. But if I wanted to cheat for 1,000 coins, do you think I would do it on camera in front of you? No. I would. If I wanted to cheat, I'd just get another account, put FIFA points on it, buy loads of items, packs, etc., discard it all, then go and start buying my own cards from my own account. Of course, I don't do that because my FIFA point account is on Xbox. But if I wanted to cheat, do you think I would do it? Be like, oh, let me list this card for 2k more. No, come on, man. Have some common sense. Dobie says, should have done the Prime Henry. He is insane. No. Alfie O'Connor says, just an opinion on how they can change Elite 2 rewards. Instead of getting the same as Elite 3 plus 30k, you should get an extra Team of the Week pack, but allow the lower rated goals to be in the pack to give people more of a desire of going for Elite 2 and keeping Elite 1 still worth it. I'd like to know what you think. Love the content. Keep it up. I actually like that compromise. I think that's very good because then you get a guaranteed 30,000 coins extra and potentially more. I think that is a very good compromise. One, like, you know how we have the Ultimate Team of the Week pack and a Premium Team of the Week pack? Just have a Team of the Week pack. So if you're top 100, you get the Ultimate Team of the Week pack, 11. Elite 1, 2 Premium Team of the Week packs, 2 100k packs, 125k coins. Elite 2, 100k coins, 100k pack, a Premium Team of the Week pack, and a Team of the Week pack. And Elite 3 is a Premium Team of the Week pack, and a 100k pack, and 70k coins. I actually think that is a phenomenal compromise. Ben Conlon says, Cruiser just doesn't fit into my team, unfortunately. Would literally get better chem with him than Bale. I don't have Bale anymore. But even so, Bale is a striker for me. Max Cruiser, not a striker for me. But thank you anyway, Ben, for your brilliant contribution to the video. Rahat says, Messi was not a waste for you. Remember that you bought him to secure Elite this week, so I would say not a waste at all. You're very true. I bought Messi, I put him into the team, we won 4 games in a row, we got Elite 3. We then sold him for a minor loss. You know, I lost like 5-10k coins on him, but what we gained from getting Elite because of having him in the team was very, very important. Very, very true. Why don't you buy a better Vieira card? Well, there's only 2 Vieira cards in the game right now. One of them is his 86, one of them is his 88. And other than work rates, they are near identical, both for face card stats and in-game stats. The 88 Vieira, who is 600,000 coins more, has 5 more acceleration, 4 more sprint speeds, but has 2 less positioning, less shot power, less volleys, less penalties, less vision, less free kick accuracy, less curve, less strength, less aggression, less slide tackle, less heading accuracy, less reactions, and less composure. So, and then he has more in some stats as well. But other than work rates, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And I don't mind using the 86 Vieira. He's fine for me. Anyway, guys, we're 5-1 or 4-1 after our first few games in this weekend league. Not the best start. I'm not playing good FIFA right now. Even though I'm 5-1, I'm actually not playing good FIFA. I'm struggling to it just doesn't. I don't know. We'll talk about it more in the next episode. I'm not feeling it. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.